Previously on T-Man 978.
Standing next to it. Looks awesome. Now let's get into him. I don't want to get into him too deep.
Pause. You know what I'm saying?
T-Man 978. Chill Review.
Hello everyone, T-Man 978. Right now we're going to be taking a look at Fans Toys Viper, who is FT-30D. I believe this is Fireflight, the Aerialbot from the Autobots, part of Supplier. Yeah. Let's zoom in on his bio so you can read that at your leisure. And you can see this stuff right here. This is on loan to me from Sony of TM Reviews. This box honestly feels empty, so I hope he didn't get absent-minded and send me an empty box. I haven't opened it yet. Alright, I just pulled the lid off of it and here's what we're looking like. So yeah, he has no face and his legs are looking like get the f in there. Alright, I'm a bit of a Transformers genius. Let's see if I can figure this out on camera. Like, this isn't attached, so I'm gonna push this up here and boom, that seems to be attached now. Let's push the legs inside of there and shut that. Push the legs inside of there and just basically shut that. He has no face. Let's look at what we're working with. We got that one and we have this one with the mouth open. So this one. No, yeah, I watched Peak and I think I might have watched Sony's video. And the face apparently doesn't stay on that well. Yay. This also appears to be open, so let's do that. And these side flaps appear to be kind of loose, but let me mess with it and come back. Alright, this should be quick and easy. You know, as always, they come with a collector's card and an instruction manual. Sony sent the manual, but said screw you with as far as the card, so there you go with that. You gotta look at his channel. Sony probably was expecting me to say that. But you're here, so you don't even need to do that. Thank you so much. Anywho, he comes with this double barrel blaster right there. Isn't that lovely? He comes with this optional faceplate right here with the mouth open. I hope it only comes with one optional faceplate. And it originally, I believe, had on these clear pieces right here on there, but it's supposed to be blue. So yeah, with the clear pieces you could see the painted silver behind there. I would go through the trouble of popping them out and replacing it, but I have a feeling that you do not give two craps. And if you think you do, you don't care. Any old who, this guy is as cartoon accurate as they could possibly get it while making it able to transform. I believe on the cartoon, most of the wings are hanging off as far as what I saw. In fact, the cartoon body sculpt, I don't think is even accurate for what this guy looks like. But you could have these wings out like that if you want to be more cartoony, or you could do this, whichever you decide. But yeah, here is the face. They sort of all have like a little brim cap on their head, but there you go with that. Proportions, I don't like, and this isn't new to him. It was like that with some of the other ones. I don't like how his shoulders start below this right here. That looks a little bit awkward. But paint is nice. Paint seems to be durable. I don't fear scraping or scratching it. I'm pretty sure that is possible to do, but I don't know whether the paint is like integrated into the body. I know some of these areas are die cast, like these shoulders definitely feel die cast, but the paint is on there very well. Here's a close-up on that detail. Here's all this. Back there, He has no real heel support, but here's the front of the legs. Yeah, super duper cartoony. Besides, added extra details like folded up panels on the legs. This guy is crazy super duper zero frills. He is plain blocky and not very exciting looking, which is consistent with the first 3 releases. So even though this guy took forever and a day to release after the originals, or after the first ones I should say, not the originals, after the first 3 releases, they didn't do anything to really upgrade the designs. I'm pretty sure the designs were already set in stone when they started making these. Lord knows why it took so friggin' long. If you have the whole story, you can type all that in that novel in the comments if you want to. Articulation. The head can only look up that much on a flying character. Rotates. Arm goes out to here, rotates there, bicep swivel, elbows are single jointed, and they aren't, the Zeta, I believe the forearm would have been up here, so that is better than Zeta, but the single jointed elbows are boring. Wrist rotate, fingers are all individually articulated with a pin at the base and a pin and top knuckle. The thumb is just on a ball joint. You don't have any waist articulation, but they do have, I guess they have crotch articulation where you can rotate like that, which is almost useless, but you can kick this out to the side and kick this forward so that the legs can kick forward. You heard those ratchets. Ratchets nice and strong. Legs go out to there. Let's kick this and it can go out there. You get the thigh rotation unhindered or not gonna bump into anything. It can rotate 360. You get a 90-degree bend there. You get this, and the toe can kick forward a little bit. It can kick back, but that's not useful for anything. Overall, the thing looks nice. It feels nice, as you've come to expect with fans toys. But the articulation is very limited. It is not much more than a Generations figure, and might be even less than a Generations figure in some areas. I don't like a whole bunch of crotch skirts and whatnot, so you know I don't like this. I mean, it works, it gets out the way for the most part. Depending on how you have them turned, you can even get this leg all the way out right there. So yeah, these wings, I kind of wish they locked in somewhere, but you will have to work with it depending on your surface, because like I said, there is no real heel support besides this back there, unless I didn't see something or I missed something. This is linked to me, so the hips are a little bit swivelly loose. I don't know whether they were already like that. I would imagine that they were. Or, you know, like Fans Toys does. Things are super duper tight till you touch it, and then they ain't tight no more. Giggity. Alright, here's something I almost forgot to do. If you lift up the head, you can reach for the face, get that off, and peg the secondary head in there. And now he's looking like he's half talking or whatever. It doesn't look like he's yelling. It looks like he's in the middle of a conversation. Here he is next to Fans Toys Thomas, aka Astro Train, and Takara Tomi's Skywarp. Here he is next to some differently heighted Autobot cars, Takara Tomi's Skyflyer, and Magic Square's Light of Somebody. So as you can see, he's a big boy. He's taller than Ironhide, and he's probably around the same height as Masterpiece Soundwave, but he fits right in with them. Well, with the, hey, he could work with the cartoonier ones or the less cartoonier Masterpiece, to be honest. Alright, here's Viper, aka Fireflight in vehicle mode. Right here. He is a type of jet that I don't know the name of. If you do, good for you. There will be cookies. But here is the landing gear down. This is what it looks like on the bottom. It condenses up very well. Like the crotch plate coming down. That's something you would see in a cartoon and you'd be like, how the heck? But look, they made it happen. I'm not sure if that's actually accurate. And the cartoon is probably just smooth and red under there. Maybe, if anything, it probably had the white for the legs. But, yeah. The landing gear actually rolls. If you don't want the landing gear, you can push it up here. Lift this up. Shift that up in there and shut that. Okay. These guns on here are just his regular handguns split in half. They only loosely, very ridiculously loosely peg into there on both sides. Here's this. Here's this paint detail. Very nice. These thrusters move on a little ball joint. We can actually angle these up more if that will make you feel happy about yourself. Here is the cockpit, which is capable of opening. There we go. And we see the back of the seat and then his face sitting there. Can this move? I don't know. It's covering the face enough, but it's a transformer. So there is a control panel. But yeah, it feels nice, it looks nice, and it holds together well. Like I said, I love the way that it cleans up. It doesn't necessarily look like a robot hiding up under here. Even the head is shoved up into that cavity, so that is very great and better than the original toy and Combiner Wars and whatnot. Size comparison, this is the Seeker 2.0, or basically the second, after the first time they retooled the daggone thing. They're pretty much the same size, basically. Here's MMC's version of Hotspot. He's a little bit longer, to be honest, but from the tail to right about here is the same length as that fire truck. There's Masterpiece 2.0 Bumblebee and a deluxe class Bumblebee right there. So yeah, to end my thoughts on this, I have no problems with it. It's good. It's good to go. It's good to go, besides the guns. Hey, you're still watching. Thank you. I don't usually do a whole final thoughts thing because I give a whole bunch of opinions while I'm actually messing with the thing. So hopefully you were paying attention. If anything, I'll add the joints or tolerances are kind of all over the place. It's tight in some places, loose in others. Like when I was putting his arm up for this pose, it like drooped down very, very easily. And like I said, no real heel support. That didn't cause that fall. It's the pose that I actually have him in is already awkward. But yeah, I haven't been collecting these things myself personally, and it's not because I think they are bad, but now if I wanted to start collecting them, they're way too expensive to me. I liked it when stuff like this used to be like 110 max, 120. Now I believe these are way closer, if not to 200. So yeah, but that's just me. If you want it and you liked everything I showed, then go for it. Anyhow, thank you for watching. Until next time, T-Man978 out of here.
Figure action. That one's me.
Join the Syndicate Toy Hunters Facebook group. Link in the description.
Click the videos. Click the fucking videos, baby. Click the videos. You should really videos. Click those in videos, baby. Click the videos. You really should click those videos. Click that shit.